your boy Davidoff. I do a lot of these TV show thoughts videos, but I just thought, you know what, I'll just, create like a, I guess, an archive is a good word? I have no idea, but I like to let you know what I watch basically, which is why I do these videos basically. But I'm not gonna do everything I watch. There's a couple shows that I'm not gonna talk about, but like most of the stuff I watch, you'll see me talk about it here, just so like you can see what I watch, what I get up to in my free time. That's why I do these videos quite a lot. I like to like share what I'm into basically. So The Last Ship, not gonna lie, I stopped watching this, then came back to it. So I watched it when it was on TV, when it was on Sky 1 in the UK. I assume the same time as America, maybe like a week later maybe, I have no idea. But I think it was after America, but like I think the release date wasn't that far off. But it was on in the UK, a weekly show on Sky 1. And I watched it for 3 seasons on TV. And season 3, it sort of wore me out. It wasn't really a bad season, it's just that I sort of like didn't really like the ending of it. I just felt it was a bit anticlimactic, and I felt like in general it just dragged a lot. Whereas the first 2 seasons I was hooked for sure. Season 3 kind of put me off. And also on top of that, I thought it was the last season for some reason. I don't know why, but it felt like the end. Season 3 really felt like the end of it. But then like in 2019, like 2 weeks ago, I looked it up and I was like, there's 5 seasons? They made 2 more seasons? I didn't even know. I'm pretty sure Michael Bay works on this, who loves his explosions. I don't mind explosions in this. To be fair though, seasons 4 and 5, the explosions look so fake. I don't know if it was just me seeing things, but The Last Ship, season 4 and 5, whenever a ship got hit or a chopper got hit, the explosion effects, they look like something out of a YouTube video. It looked really bad for a TV show. I was just like, wait, what? That looks so fake. Was it just me? I don't know. Either way though, I do like this show. I don't love it, but I like this show. It's interesting to me. Basically, there's an epidemic, and 80% of the world's population dies out. Not really dies out, but they get a disease and they die out, yes, but they also become zombies. There's zombies in this, but this isn't like The Walking Dead. It's not like they're running from zombies. They are sometimes, but this isn't constantly like a zombie thing. This is more about humans. This is more about the human conflicts. So The Last Ship, it's a ship. It's about a ship. It's a US Navy ship that's sent out on a mission with scientists on board, and these scientists, they have to find a cure, and the US Navy have no idea about this thing. Only the scientists know, and eventually they find out. Basically, that's basically about what season one is about. So they're all at sea. So everyone on the ship is fine. They're unaffected. They left in time, but their families are not so safe. So that's another issue that comes up. But it's not just about finding a cure, obviously. There's more than that. There's other people out there. There's Russians, there's British, there's some warlord over in, I can't remember what country it was. I think it was in Africa somewhere, I think. There's people from Colombia. There's a lot of different things. I'm not going to say too much without spoiling it. I don't want to spoil it too much. But like, there's a lot of people in conflict as well, because different people want the cure. People don't really want to share. They want to like fight over the cure, etc. Maybe some people just don't want to be cured. There's a lot of different motives around, but the US Navy, they come across a lot of other enemies. There's other ships. There's even submarine. There's a submarine that shows up at some point, which is kind of mad as well. But yeah, there's a lot of battle in this. There's a lot of battle, and I do quite like. I don't like. It's weird, isn't this weird? I like war. I don't like war. I don't approve of war, but I like war fictional. I like war in TV shows and war movies. I really like war movies and war TV shows, but I hate actual war. I guess because it's fictional, it's more enjoyable. When it's actually real, like people actually die. So I guess that's probably why. I just answered my own question. But anyway, yeah, it's just really weird that I hate war. I despise war because innocents always suffer because of it. But when it comes to war movie, I'm just like, yes, put it on. I'm watching this. I love this type of stuff. I'm a weird guy. But yeah, I haven't really explained the show too much. I've talked about random things so far, but still, there's a lot of war in this. There's a lot of conflict between humans, even though most of the population is gone and gone to this disease. People still can't manage to come together, you know, to like for the greater good. But yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns in this, a lot of crazy characters, and over time, some characters get killed off. Some people don't get a happy story, some people do. But it's a very tragic and brutal storyline in general. And yeah, the USS Nathan James is a legend of a ship. I don't think, is it an actual ship? It would be cool if it was an actual ship. But either way, it's the last ship, or at least we think it is until it's not. But yeah, they're basically trying to find the cure, and while they rebuild basically, and they can't go home until they find the cure. So that's in season 1. Season 2, 3, 4, and 5 it escalates to different things, but it's not really about, you know, the disease itself. It is, but you don't really see the disease enough. There's not really any like zombie stuff. It's mainly about human conflict and humans trying to resolve the situation, trying to make a better world for themselves after government's been overthrown, obviously, and amongst other things. But yeah, this show is alright, and I went back to it recently because I thought, you know what, I like finishing shows. That's the problem with me. Like, every time when I watch a show, even if it gets bad, I want to stick with it because I want to see it through to the end, you know. And sometimes that's a good thing because, like, you get a reward. Like, sometimes it gets better after it gets worse. Like The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead got bad, really bad. I kept on watching though, and recently it's been really good. So, you know, I guess loyalty pays sometimes. Loyalty pays sometimes. I don't know what I'm saying. Random things in this video. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. But as a show, I'm going to rate this a 7. Overall, a 7. Honestly, seasons 4 and 5 were interesting. So was 3. They were interesting, but they weren't that good to me, honestly. Plus the CGI in season 4 and 5 were really weird. I did not notice any bad CGI in the first 3 seasons, unless there actually was. But it seems season 4 and 5 seemed bad, CGI wise. But still, storyline wise, it was alright. But for me, after the first 2 seasons, it wasn't as good. It was really good at the start, then it just, like, it wasn't as good. So it brings it down to a 7. If it was just 2 seasons and it ended it might have been an 8 or a 9, to be honest. But it's sort of deteriorated over time. But still, for me, it was worth checking out at least. And it was a very random show that I watched. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.